Katrina and her husband had always lived a quiet life, without major disruptions. But everything turned upside down as soon as they moved next to an old house that had been abandoned for years. From the very first week, they began to hear strange sounds coming from that decaying structure. Muffled voices, sharp knocks, and on some nights even loud bangs that sounded like gunshots.
Some people said, "Oh, it's gunshots."
The house was empty, but it seemed alive. In one of their recordings, Katrina is on the porch filming the mysterious house next door when strange noises can be heard coming from inside it. She tries to stay calm and record as much as she can.
Okay guys, update. I'm standing by the door. And you can still hear it. It's definitely not gunshots. Some people said, "Oh, it's gunshots." I'm going to try to be quiet now because I'm going to add captions to this and see if we can pick up any other voices. On the last video, near the end, I had captions on and it said "thank you," but I didn't say thank you. Hello? Sounds like it's coming from the roof. Okay guys, no.
The couple says strange things soon began happening in their own home, especially with Katrina's mother's dolls. To investigate, they set up cameras. One night, while her husband was away, Katrina was alone with her dog, Lucy, when a loud crash came from the kitchen. She grabbed her phone to record, and what she captured left her in shock.
Okay guys, it's just me and Lucy up here. I was just listening to music. I was on the laptop, and we're hearing something in the kitchen. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Come on, Lou, come on. Hello? Hello?
Right after that terrifying moment, she barely had time to recover. The very next morning, something equally horrifying happened in the same spot. While she was washing dishes, distracted, the cabinet door suddenly slammed open with violence, throwing objects onto the floor as if an invisible force wanted to reveal itself. Katrina fled the kitchen in pure panic, without even looking back. The family still lives in the house, but since the last videos, there have been no new updates. Some believe it's all connected to the abandoned shack next door, and that whatever lived there crossed into their home and now torments this family. But what about you? Are they real or not? The choice is yours. Children sometimes have imaginary friends. Normally, it's nothing to worry about, but for Renee Brown, her daughter Maya's imagination has recently become concerning. Maya has been acting as if she's seeing a ghost. One night, while they were relaxing together at home, Maya suddenly tried to hide, as if she were afraid of something Renee couldn't see. Startled, Renee grabbed her phone and began recording.
But she is like, she's acting super weird. She keeps peering over the couch, and it looks like she's looking at something.
You can see Maya hiding behind the couch, breathing heavily as if she were completely terrified. But Renee and Maya are the only ones in the house. As Renee pans the camera around, nothing unusual can be seen in the room. So what exactly is Maya looking at?
There's literally nothing there.
Maya seeks comfort from her mother, burying her face as if trying to hide from whatever is frightening her. Renee has no idea how to explain her daughter's strange behavior. Maya is too young to speak, so Renee continues recording, hoping to get some answers. And that did not take long.
What are you looking at? Oh my god. Oh.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Okay, no. No one's there, honey. Should I be scared right now? Hey.
You go. Bye.
Maya, what are you waving at?
We will be good. We tap to come over quick. We go away. The boy have got me down. We'll be so. It'll be coming. Really?
Maya reaches out her hand as if she's touching someone or something invisible. Then she waves goodbye to whoever might be there. After posting the video to her social media account, viewers asked Renee if any of Maya's relatives had passed away. Renee then revealed that she had lost her father when she was the same age as Maya, leading many to speculate that Maya could be seeing the ghost of her grandfather.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
In August 2023, TikTok user Mike Runner uploaded a video of himself exploring an abandoned school. The building has been left to rot for years, and so Mike walks through its empty corridors. Scattered across the floor, he finds old children's drawings left behind. Most look innocent, but some show unsettling figures that don't seem like something a child would normally sketch. The fact that these drawings are spread out in different rooms rather than kept together makes the place feel like it was deserted in a hurry. As Mike continues, a strange metallic voice can be heard. It's unclear where it's coming from, but the distorted sound fills the hallway in an unnerving way. Some viewers believe it could be something paranormal, while others think it's simply an audio effect. Regardless, in the moment, the voice feels disturbingly real. In one room, a tall, dark figure stands completely still in the corner. It doesn't move or respond. It just lingers. Easy to miss at first, but once you see it, it is impossible to unsee. Some claim it's just a shadow or object, but others insist its shape looks intentional. Whatever the case, it's hard to shake the feeling that something, or someone, never really left that school. Nick is the primary caregiver for his elderly grandmother, who suffers from dementia. One evening, while she was in the middle of an episode, a series of unsettling events began to unfold in their home. First, the grandmother's dog unexpectedly began growling in the direction of the kitchen. Not long after, the vacuum suddenly started and stopped, as though something invisible was blocking its path. Yet nothing could be seen. Moments later, an item dropped from the top of the refrigerator. The other day, Nick demonstrated that the vacuum normally functions fine, and typically only stops like that when a person or object is in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
In the video, we see that an object falls on the ground. Nick later gave an explanation for this moment that left viewers completely stunned.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick shared that both of his grandmother's dogs have now developed a fear of the kitchen. Every night, they fix their gaze on that room, and at times, they refuse to step past the doorway.
I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
Soon after, the strange activity intensified. One evening, the vacuum once again began behaving in an unusual and unsettling way inside the house.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Oh, that's cool. Jesus!
Things became even more bizarre when the vacuum appeared to trail after Nick and even plunged down the staircase, something it simply shouldn't be capable of doing. Even more unnerving, the device somehow flipped over by itself. All of these strange events leave Nick wondering if something unseen has truly taken hold of their home.
Jesus!
On a Wednesday afternoon, Sandra records a video of her former home, a place tied to unsettling events. Nobody lives there now, since she was the last tenant, and she left for reasons beyond just moving out.
So we are pulling up to my old house.
Pulling up to your old house.
No one lives here anymore. It's haunted.
Her relatives often admitted to feeling uneasy inside, and Sandra never felt comfortable either. A couple of nights after leaving, she got a motion alert from a security camera she had forgotten outside. After seeing the footage, there was no chance she'd return alone at night. The back door can be seen unlocking and opening by itself. At first, Sandra thought it was a break-in, especially with the sound of the lock clicking. But when nobody came through, she realized something else was going on. With the video caught, but the camera still inside, she returned days later with her nephew. That's when more evidence appeared.
No one lives here anymore. It's haunted.
As she arrived, a heavy chair suddenly toppled with no one near it. Combined with the self-opening door and her past experiences, Sandra is certain her old house is haunted. But what do you think? Paranormal activity or another explanation? For now, the mystery remains unsolved. In June 2025, TikTok user Kyle Anthony uploaded a video claiming that strange activity had been taking place in his home, most of it centered in the basement. He films himself walking through the house before heading downstairs. His cat, noticeably tense, seems to sense something as well. If you listen closely, faint knocking can be heard from below. Kyle opens the basement door, peers down, and at first everything looks normal. Until this happens.
The heck is that? Is that you? What the heck is that? I guess that wasn't you, was it? Are we doing this again?
As Kyle scans the steps, a ghostly child's voice can suddenly be heard coming from the basement.
Anyway, I don't know. What in the heck?
Moments later, the sound of hurried footsteps charges up the stairs, though nobody is there. In another clip, Kyle turns his attention to the attic. The door makes strange noises, like faint knocks or shifting from inside. He climbs up to check it out.
Alright, for any of y'all who don't believe that this is real, and I'm just making it up, I'm about to prove it to you.
The attic looks empty, just dusty and silent, with no trace of what caused the sounds. Still, the timing of the noises across both videos, the disembodied voice, then the footsteps, feels unnervingly deliberate. Skeptics might argue the audio was edited, or that there's another explanation. If this is staged, it was carefully done. If not, Kyle may be living with something that refuses to stay hidden.